that sense of relief, because it's been an awful year in Salisbury with that tragic death right in the middle of it, which everyone will remember. But for the city, this is a good day because we're out of that phase of decontamination and clean up and all those images that accompany it, and we can actually start properly looking forward for a brighter future for the city.
So what happens now? What process does the house go through before it's handed back into for the future?
Yeah, at the moment it's a very, very clean shell, and part of that is now putting roof, doors, windows, floors, bringing that house back into a home, and then working with the local residents to make sure how that house is used in the future is something they're happy with. We don't want them to be concerned about the future use of that house going forward. What the council has said is we've got an agreement in place. If that house were to be sold, we would look to buy it and work with the local residents. To make sure that that doesn't happen. We just want this to be a family home again, and in a beautiful part of the city, and it will be. I've no doubt about that.
Well, it's a monumental day. Clearly we started with 12 scenes that actually needed a clean and decontamination. Over the course of this last year, I've led a piece of work which is working with 26 different partner agencies to firstly deal with the response, and then we've worked hand in glove with Alistair Cunningham at Wiltshire Council, DEFRA and the military and the emergency services to each one of those locations go in and undertake painstaking work to firstly understand if Novichok's in there, and once we've established that is then to go through the process of actually cleaning up those environments such that we can have that positive sign off from the government scientists that these locations are clean and safe to now actually use again. We've also been very, very clear today that actually the police investigation still remains ongoing. We've made a couple of appeals today, firstly for anyone with information generally to come forward about the circumstances which actually led to the attack or afterwards, but specifically we've asked members of the public to come forward and help us fill a gap. And one of those gaps is that we don't know where the bottle was that was used in the attack between the date of the attack on the 4th of March and the 27th of June when Charlie Rowley states that he found the bottle. So we've made this appeal asking members of the public to provide us information if they've got any information around where that is. So no matter how small that information is, we want to be able to actually fill that gap to help us in the investigation.